Shalom, shalom. I'd like to start this video by giving out honor, praises, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Chakwadash. Double honors to my teachers, the elder apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone, teaching and ruling well. Peace, salutation, and blessing to the hopeful elect of the house of Israel, those who are keeping the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of their abilities, pushing for the word whether people hear or forbear, and waiting for Yahushai to come and deliver us from this wicked society. All right? Where evil is said as good and good is said as evil. All right. So that being said, this lesson is going to be pertained to a little commentary, pertaining to the movie that's out, the Sound of Freedom. I just watched that movie just now. Just came back from the movies. All right, I just came back from the movies, and I just saw a couple things, spiritual pointers that I saw, because once I went to go see that movie, a lot of brothers recommended. I wanted to go and see it from a spiritual lens. So I was looking for the little things. I was looking at the movie spiritually, right? Because again, it's a good movie, okay. But when it comes to the wickedness, we know that Isa Edom, that movie is really just the tip. It's like when you see the tip of the iceberg, that's really the tip. Because when you go deeper, when you dig into it, the things you'll find out, man. It says it is a shame to speak of the things that they do in secret, man. All right, because again, the fact that they showed this movie out in the open, okay, what do they do in the back scene, in behind the doors, man. Okay, this is what they allow you to know. This is what they allow you to see. Oh, there's a child sacrificing. There's child trafficking in the world. Yes, this is something. This is nothing new. Okay, it's been done. Okay, it's not information that we did not know. But again, just the fact to put it out there, just a lot of spiritual things that I've seen. I might there might be a few spoilers in this movie, and it's like in this movie, there might be a few spoilers in this commentary, but it's not gonna be. I'm not gonna go too deep into it. I'm just gonna go into the spiritual things that I've seen. All right, it's gonna be a real quick lesson. Lord willing, it's gonna be edifying. Okay, so basically, one of the first thing that I've seen, um, it was the name, what was written on the car that took away the children when they got kidnapped. Okay, so it was saying in I believe it was in Spanish or Spanish. It was saying Entatera, Ayantera, or something like that. Ayantera. I asked my sister because she speaks Spanish. I asked her, yo, what does that mean? Because I'm looking at the car, I'm like, yo, that has to be something spiritual with that. You know, what does it mean? Entatera, Entatera. So she told me it's basically in the earth. So basically that's what it meant. So I'm thinking, well, that's spiritual because that represents those kids in those vans that just got kidnapped, represents the wickedness that's in the earth. Okay, that's really what it meant, because in the earth was given unto the wicked. And let's bring it out. Okay, so it says here in Job Job 9 and 24, and it reads, the earth is given unto the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? Who is he? Okay, so because the earth is given unto the hands of the wicked, why? What happens? Wickedness is increased in the earth. Okay, as it says, from the time that Alexander the Great, Alexander the Ape, ended up uh, taking over the whole known world, or a majority of the known world. His officers, after his death, took over the world, separated the kingdom between each other, and afterwards, evils increased in the earth. And what does it say? When the evils when the wicked multiply, the evils increase as well. Okay, so again, when I saw that truck taking that truck being stuffed with children, and those children being kidnapped, that represented, like, in the earth there's wickedness being portrayed in the earth. And that's just to show you, like, really, that movie is really to show you that, yo, there's actually evil going on in the world, to put it in your face. But again, that it's really like to touch people emotionally. That goes into the witchcraft of Esau. Why? Because he knows how to hit the bullseye when it comes to make you feel empathetic or make you feel some type of way. Like the music it plays, Again, the fact that it's about children being affected in horrible conditions, man, it messes up with your mind, man. All right. So again, like me, but again, I was watching it spiritually, so it didn't really affect me. But a lot of people, man, they left that movie asking for a hug or something, man. I was laughing most of the parts, man. I was laughing, but like, I yes, okay, it's not it's not the movie itself is not nothing to the fact itself of child trafficking is nothing to laugh at, but the situation, the acting, that made me laugh, man. Even at the end, I don't want to go all over the place, so let's stay in topic. The other thing that I've seen was that at the beginning, the chief of the police ended up telling that guy to stop. Stop it. Just be happy you found one kid. Just be happy you found one child. Call it a day and call it a victory. It's like, nah, man. That's not a victory. There's a bunch of other kids. There's a bunch of other children, a bunch of other families that need answers. Okay, that want to see their children back. But again, Why did that guy? Why did that lead? Why did that chief stop that guy from digging deeper? Because as soon as you open that rabbit hole, where you end up? Because again, you end up on Epstein Island, man, where all the elites of this world are partakers in this wicked association. Okay, they say that they said at the end they said that sacrifice. It is child sacrifice, but again, child trafficking is it's a multi-billion industry, a multi-billion-dollar industry. Okay, roughly paraphrase it, but it's a very lucrative business. Okay, and for it to be an industry, that has to mean that there's a lot of people involved. Okay, it could be from the police, it could be from the CIA, it could be from the government, it could be from the bankers. For it to be a million, for it to be a very lucrative industry, a lot of the so-called elites have their hands invested in this in these wicked things. Okay, but again, it's just to show you that even the police, they're in on it, man. They don't want you to dig deep, to dig deeper, to open that hole, because the deeper you go, the more secrets you unveil, and the more wicked you realize that the world really is. Okay, and again, the thing is, the thing is, the fact that I wasn't as affected at this movie is because I already know who's the wicked. Because of this truth, because the Lord already opened my eyes to understand that Esau Edom is the devil that the Bible speaks of. Okay, and this movie is nothing compared to the atrocities that Israel has endured. Okay, throughout the whole time of the Gentiles. Okay, this is nothing, man. Okay, so these people, they see that it's like, oh my goodness, oh my god, yeah, it's sad. Okay, but it's nothing compared to what Israel had to endure, man. Okay, all right, this is like small fries, man. This is, like I said, the tip of the iceberg. If you go deeper, you realize, man. Okay, and again, the fact that the Lord opened our eyes to know who's the wicked, man. We know, man. We're not surprised at the wickedness that they're doing. Okay, I'm not surprised that chief police told the guy, "Yo, stop digging. Just be happy with what you have." Okay, I'm not surprised. Okay, why? Because I know who they are. The Lord has revealed it unto me. It says what? How are the secret things of Esau sought out through the scriptures, through the spirit of prophecy? We know who's the enemy, man. Who's the physical manifestation of Satan on the earth, man? Esau, Edom, the so-called race of the white people, man. Okay, who are not really white. They're so-called white because they're really red. Okay, their skin shows forth. Okay, but again, it says here another point. It says here, let me see. They do things in secrecy. It says here in Job, pertaining to the, let me see. It's in Job. It says here, Job 24. Let me see. Job 24 and 16. In the dark, they dig through houses. Again, they dug through houses to find those children. They marked which they marked for themselves in the daytime. So like, yeah. They know not the light, meaning they don't know not the ways of understanding. They don't know the ways of righteousness. They don't know how to find how to serve Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Salakia. It says here, for the morning is to them even as the shadow of death. Okay? And if one know them, they are in the terrors of the shadows of death. So again, they don't want to be known. Those police officers, they bought and paid for. Those politicians are bought and paid for. What proves that is that we still don't have the list of all these people that went to those frequent visitors of Epstein Island. Okay, all right. They're gonna push the blame on, yo, look at what R. Kelly did. Look at what R. Kelly did. But yo, look at what these people doing. Okay, the so-called elites, the so-called elites of the race of Esau, man, and these other nations as well, man. The elites of the world, man, they do much worse than what R. Kelly does, man. Okay, they're pointing the finger because they're using him as a scapegoat. But behind the scenes, man, the wicked, they're still walking around like nothing happened, man. You know, like they're innocent. And again, that's another thing. They made it seem they made it seem like that wickedness, the elites of the world were not involved. That's what the witchcraft again of this movie. They made it seem as if the elites of the world were not involved and were not partakers in the whole business. And like I said, this is a lucrative business. You know, they have their hands all mingled in that wickedness, man. Okay, they're the main ones invested in that wickedness because they know it pays, man. Okay, because you know there's a lot of pedophiles out there, man. Okay, and just to the point that now they want to make it legal. They want to make it. They want to normalize pedophilia, man. They want to normalize PDF files, man. Okay. That movie is just to make it like put it in your face, like, yeah, there's grown people that want to do that things, man. And again, Isa Edom works with gradualism. So again, he might just shock you with this movie, but then gradually he's gonna make it put it more and more and more in your face so that you're desensitized to that fact. And then to the point where everyone is to the point where it becomes okay. To the point that even these people that were crying for these children who are suffering child trafficking, they're gonna fight for the PDF files so they can have the right to sleep with children. You know, the complete wine of philosophies of Isa Edom, man. These people are gonna fight for Isa Edom and his madness, man. Because why? Folly is exalted, and the ways of the Lord are shunned as being wicked. Okay, they make the evil to be good and the good to be evil. Okay. So again, I won't be surprised if these people, the same people that were crying for the child suffering, the child trafficking, I won't be surprised if they turn around and start supporting the PDF files, man. Okay, because at this point, nothing surprises me, man. The ignorance of the general population, man. Okay, their willingness to trust in the devil. Okay, to the point where he can smile and lie to your face, but you'll still take it again and again as a good slave that you are, man. Okay. And again, it says here, another thing that they said at the end of the movie pertaining to how they said it once or twice, I believe, but they said what the children of the Lord cannot be sold. Okay, and again, when you look at it through a spiritual lens, even further than that, the elect of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai cannot be sold. We've already been bought. We belong to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Okay, we are the wife of the Lord, man. So again, let's bring out a few precepts. It says here, let me see. It says here in Acts 20 and 27, for I have not shunned to declare unto you all the counsel of the Most High. Take heed therefore unto yourself and to all the flock. So again, taking heed to the doctrine and keep walking therein. Okay, so and take heed unto all the flock over the which the Holy Spirit had made you overseer, to feed the church of the Most High, which he had purchased with his own blood. So through the sacrifice that he made, he purchased us, man. Okay, he purchased us through the sacrifice that he made. So now again, we belong unto him. And again, the elect are as it says what jealous. me see. It says here in 2 Corinthians 11 and 2, for I am jealous over you with a godly jealousy, for I have espoused you to one husband, which represents Yahushai. Okay, the elect of the house of Israel are the wife, okay, the spiritual wives of Yahushai. Okay, I have espoused you to one husband, that I may present you as a chaste virgin to Hamashiach. Okay, so again and again it says what? He that obtaineth a wife begetteth a possession. Okay, so the same way that Yahushua bought us with his blood, we belong unto him. We are his possession. Okay, and the fact that we're married unto him by turning from the ways of the world, being cleansed and adorning ourselves with our righteous apparel, with our beautiful garments, preparing ourselves for the marriage, to be acceptable as an unblemished so like an unblemished and pure woman unto Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Um, that represents the fact that he owns us. Okay, just as he's our head and we are under him, we obey him. Okay, that's the relationship that we have with Yahushai. Okay, and that is the reason why the children of the Lord are not for sale. The Israelites are not for sale, because again we belong to the Lord. We are his portion. Okay, and again it says what? Let me see. I think it just slipped my mind, but which precept was it? Bear with me, Israel. I had a quick precept. Oh, no. Let's see. It says here in John 10 and 27, my sheep hear my voice. Again, it's for Yahushua said my sheep, because why? It's a possession. Okay, it's his. We belong unto him. The sheep of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, they hear his voice, and I know them, for they follow me. Again, they follow after righteousness. They follow after the path of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Okay, that straight gate. Okay, and I give unto them eternal life, and they shall never perish, neither shall any man pluck them out of my hand. My Father which gave them me is greater than all, and no man is able to pluck them out of my Father's hand. I and my Father are one. So if you're walking after righteousness, you're walking after Yahushai, okay, you belong unto him. Okay, and again, if you are of the elect, if you are preordained and predestinated to obtain that salvation, no man is able to take you out of Yahweh Bashim Yahshai's hand. Okay, because again, that's what it is. No man is able no one is stronger than Yahweh Bashim Yahshai. So if you're his, you are gonna be his forever. Okay, it's and again, it's not because you chose it, it's because the Lord chose us. Lord willing, we're a part of that number. Okay, and again, it says what? I believe in Romans 8 pertaining to that. Let me see. Romans 8, to the point. It says here, in Romans 8 and 35, who shall separate us from the love of Hamashiach? Again, take us out of his hand. Okay, that's what it represents, to separate us from the love of Hamashiach. What's the love of Hamashiach? To fear the Lord and to keep his commandments. Okay, that is the love of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. That is love, to obey the Lord and to keep his commandments, and to fear the Lord, Salakia. Okay, and who's going to be able to separate us once we come into this knowledge? Once we really follow after the light, who is able to take us out of, separate us from following after righteousness? No one, man, because it says what? The truth shall return unto them that practice in there, and the spirits of the prophets are subject unto the prophets. So if you truly belong unto Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, you're going to walk that righteous path until the end, man, Lord willing. And even if, let's say, you fall and the Lord has mercy upon you, you'll come back and you'll walk that walk, man. Okay, it doesn't matter. It says what? Romans 8:35, who shall separate us from the love of Hamashiach? Shall tribulation or distress or persecution or famine or nakedness or peril or sword? Okay, verse 37, nay, all these things we are more it's like it, more than conquerors through him that loved us. For I am persuaded that neither death, nor life, nor angels, nor principalities, nor powers, nor things present, nor things to come, nor height, nor depth, nor any other creatures shall be able to separate us from the love of Hamashiach. It's like it. This phone is bugging. Shall separate us from the love of the Most High, which is in Yahushua Hamashiach, O Lord. Okay, so again, if you belong to the Lord, man, nothing can take you out of this truth. Okay, you're gonna endure until the end, man. Okay, because again, we belong unto Him. All right. So again, and the other thing is, after watching the movie, I asked my sisters, one was in her feelings. So she was through. She didn't even want to talk. It's like she was in her feelings. So I'm like, all right, that's good. You're right. You don't want to talk. You're being emotional. That's all good. So I talked to the other one, and she was telling me. So I basically asked her a few questions. Oh, what was your favorite part? This and that. But then I asked her, what is so now? What is the solution? What do you think you can do to stop this now that you're aware of this problem? Now that they made this problem in your face, they made your problem. They show you that there's a problem in this world. What can you do to better the situation? All right. And then basically, she told me, oh, that there's not much I can do. There's not much I can do. What can I do? Again, we're just you yourself. You're just one person. What can you do against the elites? But again, so basically, she said, at the end of the movie, they were saying share the movie. Share the movie and make other people see it. If you can't, if you may even buy a ticket for someone else so they can come see it. But then the problem is not about watching. The problem is not about knowing there's a problem. It's how to fix the solution. So like how to fix the problem itself. Okay, yeah, there's a problem, but then after that, all these people are gonna go back home and move on with their lives. Okay, they saw the movie. That's good. There was a pastime for them. They don't really care about the solution. To them, it was just okay. Someone told me to go come watch this movie. They came, they sat down, they watched their movie, they enjoyed their time. It was entertaining for them. It was a sad movie, but it's not gonna. They're not gonna change their ways. This movie was just for entertainment purposes for them. I came to get edified. These people came to get entertained. Okay, that's the difference between the people that are in the world and those that seek after righteousness. Okay, but again, I asked my sister, what is the solution? But again, the only solution, the only way to overcome wickedness is through Yahushai. Okay, again, yeah, the Lord calls us Jacob, worm. He calls Jacob a worm at this point. We have no army, we have no military might. Okay, we're subject unto payment. We're the lords of the lords. We're in a state of being slaves in this system. Okay, there's not much we can do. So when my sister said there's not much, I agree. Yeah, it's true. There's not much we can do. Okay, but the only thing that we can do is turn to the Lord and pray for that He hasten the days. Okay, because Yahweh is the only answer. Yahweh is the only answer. When He comes to bring back peace and order on the earth. The same peace that Esau, Edom, the wicked that the Bible speaks of, has taken out of the world. It said that the power was given unto him to take out peace from the earth, man. Revelation 6:4. Okay, the power was given for him to take peace from the earth, man, and that goes into child trafficking. That goes into the ABCD. That goes into feminism. That goes into all sorts of madness, pollution, wars, rumors of wars. That goes into all sorts of madness, man. Esau Edom is utilizing his sword to the fullness of his potential, man. Okay, this guy is wise in his wickedness. But again, it says what? Wisdom of knowledge is not, wisdom of wickedness is not knowledge. Okay? So this guy goes all the way far left, man. Even with this movie, it was witchcraft. Okay? You see? Even when they were touching the problem, they didn't really go deep into it, man. Because why they can't? Because it's probably the elites that financed this movie and told them, okay, no, yes, you can say this, or no, you can't go too deep like that, man. Keep it low key, keep it PG. Don't go too deep into this movie, man. You know. But again, I'm not gonna say it was a bad movie to watch, but they like I said, it was small fries, man. Small fries, man. They just went. It's just surface level, man. They don't go deep enough, man. Right? People just leave that movie needing a hug. That's it. You know, they don't really go deep into what's the real issue. Like, yo, Isa Edom is the problem that Yahweh Shai is gonna come and solve. Okay, so let me bring out a few precepts pertaining to that, and I'm gonna close out. And Lord willing, this was edifying. Okay, so again, it says here. Let me see. Let me see. Isaiah 14 and I believe it's 10. Yeah, it says here, Isaiah 14 and 5. The Lord had broken the staff of the wicked. So how can you fix this problem? By turning to the Lord and pray that He hasten the day. Okay? That's how you can do it, man. Okay? But again, it's not in their mind. Because Israel is so far gone, they don't think they have an option. The only option they think they can do is share the movie. Like, that's not an option. That's not a real solution. That's not gonna help. The furthest thing it's gonna do is just make the people that made the movie richer. That's it. You know, it's not really a solution to the problem. Okay, yeah, people watch the movie and then what? Because again, their life moves on. They're not gonna think about these same people right now. I'm pretty sure they forgot about the situation. Okay, they're going to bed right now, or they're probably drinking, they're probably smoking, they're probably partying. They're back into the spirit of mirth, man. Okay, but again, the only solution is to turn back to the Lord, man. That's the only way that you can save yourself and those that hear you. Okay, again, Isaiah 14 and 5. The Lord had broken the scepter, the staff of the wicked, and the scepter of the ruler. Okay, he who smote the people in wrath with a continual stroke. Okay, he was beating and bullying and destroying these other nations. Man, Isa Edom is not a righteous ruler, man. Isa Edom is as death and cannot be satisfied, man. Even to the point that he's looking now he's looking to destroy your children, to destroy your seed, to the point where even having seed in this times, man, is very dangerous, man. It's you can't even enjoy your having children in the on during these times, man. Okay, why? Because first off, you can't if you now have the opportunity or the ability to work from home. Now you have to send them to Esau in the hands of the devil. Okay, and one day your child, your son might come back and tell you, oh, call me she, call me they them, call me this, call me that. One day they come back, they have no more rod, and you're just like this. You can't say nothing because they might take your This is a wicked kingdom, man. Okay? He who smote the people in wrath with a continual stroke, man. That's a continual stroke. It's a constant beat down, man. And Israel is the first one to get that beating, man. We're being oppressed to the point where you bills after bills after bills. You can't get up in this society. Why? Because this society was set up this way to keep you oppressed and keep you a low level, man. So like Esau does not want to see you elevate. Okay, and even when you do elevate, they make it a problem for you, man. They make it this is not our rest. Okay, he that ruled the nations in anger and persecuted and none hinder it, the whole earth is at rest. So when Yahushua comes and destroys the wicked out of rulership and takes them out from their high horses, it says what? The whole earth is at rest. Okay, peace is gonna come back when Isa Edom is out of rulership. Okay, so the whole earth is at rest and is quiet. They sing forth into singing. Okay, yeah, the fear trees rejoice at thee, and the cedar of Lebanon, saying, since thou hast laid down, no feller is come up against us. So even nature is gonna be excited, is gonna rejoice at the downfall of the wicked. Okay, what else? Let me see. Government peace. So it says here in Isaiah 9 and 6, for unto us a child is born, and that child is Yahushai. unto us, unto the children of Israel, not unto the whole world. Unto us a son is given, and the government shall be upon his shoulder, and his name shall be called Wonderful, Counselor, and the Mighty Power, the Everlasting Father, the Prince of Peace. Why? Because he's going to establish order on the earth. What is a synonym of order? It's peace. Okay. Of the increase of his government and peace there shall be no end. Why? Because he's going to establish the laws, statutes, and commandments that Yahweh Ba'ashem Al Shah has implemented. Okay, and again, there's not going to be any end because a kingdom is established by righteousness. So the fact that Yahweh Shai is going to push forth the laws, the fact that even the Israelites are going to have an immortal body, a body that is able to keep the law, statutes, and commandments to the fullness of its to the fullness. Okay, that's going to be that's going to be the reason why the kingdom of Yasher Allah, the kingdom of Yahweh Bashim Yahshai, is going to be an everlasting and perpetual kingdom. Okay, so again, of the increase of his government and peace there shall be no end upon the throne of David and upon the kingdom, to order it and to establish it with judgment and with justice from henceforth even from henceforth even forever. The zeal of the Lord of hosts will perform this. Okay, so at this point, even so that's the will of the Lord, to establish righteousness on the earth. But before this has to happen, the place where evil was sown has to be rooted out. And who's going to be the one to orchestrate that reset? Who's going to be the one to orchestrate that complete wipeout of wickedness? It's Yahweh Shai, man. Okay, so he's the ultimate solution. He's the physician that's going to come and eliminate Isa Edom, which is the virus that comes and sicken the whole world, man. Okay, once Yahweh puts them in the right position, which is in a position of servitude, completely and totally submitted to the will of to the Israelites, okay, totally abased, okay, as they are meant to be, the whole world is gonna flourish as it was, as you know, as it says, kainos. The whole world is gonna come back to the state of being Eden, paradise. Okay. So again, that being said, I hope this lesson was edifying. It was just a quick commentary, a couple spiritual pointers that I've seen throughout the movie, and Lord willing, this was edifying. Again, go watch that movie. It's a good movie. I'm not gonna say I enjoyed watching that movie. It was a good time. It was a good movie. But again, on the spiritual tip, it's very edifying. So that being said, Lord willing, I hope this lesson was edifying. I'd like to give all honor, praises, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Kwadash. Double honors to my teachers, the elder apostles, the elder bishops, or great millstone, teaching and ruling well. Peace, blessing, and safety to the hopeful elect. DTA Ababa Kwam Yasha Allah. Until next lesson, Shalom, Shalom, Shalom. Until next lesson, Shalom.